Hello, today I will be explaining the terrestrial planets and which one I think is most similar to Earth's. So I would say Mars is the most similar to Earth just because it has the more similarities out of Venus and Mercury. I would say Mercury is out of the picture of being close to Earth. I think it's really just between Venus and Mars, but I think Mars is the closest. And my reasons why would be probably because Venus, although it has many volcanoes like Earth, in that it's the closest to the sun that is in relation to Earth. Mercury is closer, but we're closer together to the sun. You know, the distance between to the sun. That's right. And one thing that Venus doesn't have that Earth has is they don't have plate tectonics. But Mars has or had water. It's all dried up now. But it had water and it has valleys and rivers, and like Earth, we have many valleys and many rivers. But Mars's are just more extreme of valleys. Another similarity that Mars has to Earth would be that it has two moons. Although we only have one, they have two, which is still pretty similar because the other planets don't have moons like ours. So Mars is a lot colder than Earth, though, I will say that, and that it's twice Earth's orbit. I would also say reasons that Mercury is not very similar to Earth would be because of its distance from the sun and its surface temperature. It's the closest to the sun, and that would make it really, really hot, as you would imagine. It also has 3 days every 2 years, and obviously every year we get 365 days. So we're much farther out from being close to Mercury. So I will say that Mercury's density is the closest to Earth's density. Mercury. And then its mass is also the closest to Earth, being 0.055, and ours being 1. Actually, Venus is closest to our mass. Sorry, got my notes mixed up. But its density is closer. Venus, its mass is 0.815. Mars is 0.107, and Mercury is 0.055. And something that Mars is very close with us on is its surface temperature. Earth is at 280 for the surface temperature, Mercury 400, Venus 730, and Mars 210. So, as you can see, they're a little closer together than the other ones. And the surface gravity, Venus is pretty close to us. It's just only 0.10 off from us, ours being 1 and Venus being 0.903. I would also say that the distance from the sun is also very important, and I would say that Venus is closest, just from the numbers in kilometers. Earth being 149, Mercury being 57, Venus being 108, and Mars being 227.9. So, thank you for listening, and as my conclusion comes to, I believe Mars is closest in similarities to Earth.